Hey guys, it is cheesy potato griller time. I'm very excited because I'm hungry. Bit, do you want to come up here? Oh, nope. Okay. I never pick you up. What? So despite Biddy protesting, we're making cheesy potato grillers today. I'm really excited about it because I've tested out these potatoes a couple of different ways. We're trying a slightly new version today just to make them taste a little less potato-y. I'm excited because they're so good. Everyone's gonna love them, especially if you were a fan of those tater grillers back in their Taco Bell days. I'm gonna do the potatoes in kind of an extra way. I tried it literally just chopping up potatoes and throwing them into a pan and they were good. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can follow my way. Let's do it. First things first, taters. You can do whatever amount you think is appropriate for you. I'm just making these for me tonight, so I'm only making like 2 potatoes, but that's still gonna be plenty. These also keep well, so like if you wanna make these potatoes for like hash browns in the morning, gotta be good. We're washing our potatoes off because we're not skinning them, peeling them. Yeah. So how I'm gonna do this with just the 2 potatoes is I'm gonna turn you a little more this way so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, what I'm gonna do with my 2 potatoes is I'm kind of gonna third them hot dog style and then chop them into little cubes. If you're following along, grab your knife and go ahead. See, big slices lengthways like this on the tater. And then I'm just gonna cut this in half and then this way a few times until I just have a bunch of little cubes of potato. Also, yes, I know I need a haircut. I've got major triangle hair going on right now. I hate it, but I'm still nervous about going to the hairdresser, even though I know it's completely fine. I just haven't made the appointment yet. Also, for anyone curious, I am absolutely loving my new job. I love all my coworkers. It's really fun. I get free coffee. Fantastic. I didn't have to go to work today though. I just literally cleaned all day. I cleaned out the fridge, which is gnarly. If you're in college, which I know that a lot of the people who watch my videos are in college, clean out your fridge. Just do it. I don't think I cleaned out my fridge the 4 years that I was in college. And I'm sorry, because it is a necessary part of your cleaning routine, especially if you, like me, do not remember the things that you buy unless they are directly in front of your face and you let your lettuce go bad and it's just sitting in there because you can't see it. Just get it out of there. It's my advice. I had such plans for that lettuce. I was gonna make wraps. That is a ton of potato. I'm not gonna eat all that. I'll save it for breakfast tomorrow. Oh my god, this little top knot is stupid. So next, you're gonna wanna get a little pot. Yeah, this one will be fine. No, it won't. I'm gonna get a bigger pot. Excuse me, Vicky. So I'm grabbing this pot because it's shallow, yes, but it's gigantic and it has a handle. So one of the things that I'm doing with these potatoes is we're boiling them, draining them, putting them back in here and shaking them around because that gives them a crusty surface to crust up when you pan fry them. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take our taters. So that looks stupid and ridiculous, but what we're gonna do, you're gonna cover these in water. I'm gonna rinse these off to drain them to get some of the starch off of them. Hopefully make them taste a little less potato-y and a little more fry-y, if that makes sense. I am just gonna let these soak for a minute in this water. And then we'll boil them and the starch is all gonna come to the top. And then when we drain them at the end, I'll rinse them once again. Like I said, this is like a lot more work than you actually need to be doing, but it's kind of fun. It is an experience though when you make it at home. Okay, strain these. Then grab some paper towels. If you have like a clean kitchen towel, I guess you could also do that. I don't have a clean kitchen towel on me though. Get them so they're in one layer on this towel, pat them dry, and then pop them right back in the pot because we're gonna boil these puppies, these potatoes. I feel like I seem really like manic right now, but it's because I had a coffee at like 2 o'clock. So I'm like, whew, ready to go. Wow. And I'm home alone, so I'm also like, ha ha ha, I can say whatever I want. All right, kind of going to cradle them in this bounty. And then what you're going to want to do in this pot is cover the potatoes in water, add a generous amount of salt, cover until it's boiling, and then put it down to a simmer for like 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how tender you want them to be. I want mine to be really, really tender because when I did them for 20 minutes the other day, they were still a little bit firm in the center when I fried them. Because in the original recipe, yes? In the original recipe that I took inspiration from, you boil these, shake them around, and then bake them. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these boil for about 25 minutes. It's gonna take a long time, but it is really worth it. It makes them nice and crisp. It gives the seasoning something to hook onto. So I'm gonna go ahead, cover this with water, put some salt on it, let it boil, let it simmer, and I'll meet you guys back here when my potatoes are done. Boiling, that is. And we'll chat about what to do next. Okay, it has been 25 minutes. I'm gonna strain these potatoes, rinse them off a little bit, toss them back in the pot, and shake them around. They feel super tender. And now, I'm just gonna kind of rinse them, pop them back in your pot, lid on, and then shake them. Cool. Yeah, that worked. So you can see they are a bit fluffy. Can you see? They're a bit fluffier. They've got a bit more crustiness around the edges, and that'll crisp up when you fry them in the pan. So let's get our setup for assembly, all of our spices for our potatoes, and let's freaking eat. Grab my plate, tortillas. I went with just the normal salsa con queso Tostitos. You can do whatever you want. And then some sour cream. I got the light. It literally doesn't matter. It's sour cream. And then I need a pan. So you're gonna grab a big old frying pan. I'm gonna add some olive oil in the bottom of the pan. I would say probably medium-high heat for this. Spread your oil out. And while this is heating up, I'll go ahead and let you know what spices I'm gonna put on mine. I think you could just use packed like taco seasoning, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do plenty of salt and pepper, some chili powder, onion powder, and cumin. Okay, my oil's doing the stuff that I want it to, so we're just gonna go ahead and add these potatoes. You can already hear it sizzling. Fantastic. I'm gonna get my potatoes all in one little layer on there. And because there are very few, here, let me tilt you down a little bit. Because there are not a ton of potatoes in here, you can get them all in one layer very easily. If you're doing like a lot of potatoes at once, it's not gonna be as easy to coat them with the seasoning, but like, it is super fun to try to do like a ton of potatoes at once. I'm gonna go ahead and plop my seasoning on there. Ooh, lots of salt, all right. I love it. I think it's gonna be really good. Yes, this oil is burning me. Yes, it's fine. So while these are getting crispy, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my tortillas. So what I like to do, be very obnoxious, take my tortillas. I only have 2 left. So I take my sour cream, do a dollop of daisy, spread it. I'll show it to you. Like that. Can you even see that because of the lighting? Whatever. Take your queso, big dollop like that, spread it around town. Then, I'm trying to get off real quick. I'm gonna pop my potatoes back into this big guy because I want to take some oil out of the frying pan. So we're gonna let this pan kind of hang out over here for a minute. Can you see how good they look? They're just nice and crispy and seasoned. Little pockets of flavor. Because that's what potatoes do. They like absorb everything, which is, so put, you know, a little pocket of tater right in the middle of your tortilla. It's like too many potatoes, but also like, is there such a thing? Yes. And then you're gonna kind of wrap this up. And my roll always looks horrible. You know, you get the idea. It's a little, you know, pocket full of cheese and sour cream and potato, which is just what you're getting at Taco Bell when you get the griller. Or when you could get the griller. I swear to God, you guys have to make these. They're so easy. And they're so good. Stop! Take a little towel, wipe out some of that Earl. God, it smells good. So we're gonna turn the heat back on. You want it to be pretty hot. So I'm gonna go ahead, plop them in, fold side down so it can kind of crisp up on that side and not flop open. And get your sides ready. If you have an alcoholic beverage, fantastic with these. If you've had a few alcoholic beverages, these are amazing. I happen to have some fire sauce from Taco Bell that I'm gonna enjoy these with. Any kind of salsa that you have, hot sauce that you have, is gonna make these so good. As a side, I would absolutely recommend some guac if you have it. What else? Beans. Beans could be good. But yeah, I will see y'all when these have become crisp. You guys, it's ready. I just want you to look at this. I mean, who is more professional than I? A lot of people. But they've got that nice browning. I've got that nice, authentic fire sauce. I'm partial to the fire. You can do whatever the heck you want. I'm not gonna get in your business about what kind of sauce you get at the Taco Bell. Just give it a little. What I do with mine is I give it a bite and then I pour some sauce in. So we'll see you in a sec. I think I nailed it this time with the potatoes. You could let them soak for a little while longer. I was just impatient. I was hungry. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm just speechless. My work, breathtaking. My resilience. I mean, obviously it's gonna be good. It's potatoes, queso, sour cream, and a tortilla. Nothing gets better than that. I love these so much. I'm so sad that they discontinued them, but I'm glad that they're super easy to make at home. I would highly recommend this to literally anybody. Everyone, please try this one. Please do it. Last time my dad tried the latte thing, so I'll insert a picture of that here. Please try these recipes. If you try them out, take a picture. Maybe I'll put your picture up here. And if no one tries it, that's fine. I'll just ignore that. Just ignore this part. It's fine. So join me next time. These are so freaking good. I'm gonna devour them. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya. Thank you guys so much for watching. I obviously had a great time making these and eating them. Wow. And if you had a great time, if you would like to like the video, and comment if you have something to say about it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. This will be my second video this week. I'm going to try to make 2 videos a week from now on. Let's see, what else? Share this if you think that other people should see it, because we had a lot of fun here. You know, make the recipe. I would love to see if you guys make this. It would be really fun to have a community bonding moment in these wild times that are going on right now. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's wild. Like I always say, there's always fun stuff in the description for you to be doing, and I can't wait to see you next time. Biddy's being really cute and yawning over in the corner. Aww. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.